Hello, I'm back. I don't know what happened. The camera just quit out on me, so I'm back. I was talking about the Halloween costumes that my husband made, and I tell him I will go with him and dress up if he wants, but just if he plans it, I'll do it. So here is what I looked like. This was me as Ghost Rider's girlfriend, and then I have a picture I could show you of both of us together. Well, here's his costume by himself. It's pretty fabulous. He did a lot of work on that. And then I have a photo of us together. So that's what he's been working on for several months. Now it's finished. So hopefully, like I said, I will get my area back and I can do more, make more sock blanks. So anyway, there hasn't been a whole lot going on as far as weeks in review in the last couple of weeks. The big thing that happened around here was that we had, I don't know what you call it, it's not a water ban. We had to boil our water for a whole week because of all the rain that we've been getting. It rained for 2 or 3 weeks basically straight. We had maybe 1 or 2 days here and there where it didn't rain, and they had to open all the dams, and that doesn't normally happen. And so all this silt got in to the water and they weren't able to clear it all out, so it was not passing water standards. So we spent a week having to boil water, and at work they covered all the water fountains, and everybody had to have bottled water. So that was quite an experience, and I'm glad it's done. I couldn't wash my dishes, I couldn't do my laundry, so now I'm catching up on all of that, which is great. I'm glad that things are clean because it's kind of gross. um, that was the biggest thing that happened in the last few weeks. My little dog is whining at me. I'm gonna go grab him. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Come here. Here he is. He was over there whining because he knows I'm in here. This is Pogo. I don't know if y'all have seen him before. I think I might have shown you him before. I'm gonna hold him for a little while so he's quiet. I don't have a whole lot left to talk about, except I did want to mention I have been watching a lot of good movies because it's October, and there have been, the nice thing of this year, I know some people don't like it, but Christmas starts early every year. Why can't Halloween start early? And it has been. It started like the beginning of the month. I feel like we had a whole month of Halloween and all kinds of referrals for books to read and movies to watch and shows to watch. It's been wonderful. One I did want to mention is Channel Zero. If you have not watched it and you are a horror fan, there are 3 or 4 seasons out now, and it is on Shudder. They just put it on Shudder. I had actually bought it because I read about it on Ravelry in the Horror Knits group, and it is amazing. I think it's way better than American Horror Story. I think American Horror Story has gotten really gross. There's too much, like, gratuitous sex and violence. It's just, I don't know. I still watch it, but I was so disappointed. I just finished watching Cults, and I don't know. It was all right. The beginning was more, I think the beginning was better than the end. Towards the middle, it got ridiculous, and that's the problem with the American Horror Stories. They're just starting to get so silly. You're like, really? People aren't that, I mean, people can be bad, but some of this stuff is just ridiculous. It's kind of like how hateful and how unsympathetic can we make these characters? I don't know. Anyway, I would recommend Channel Zero. There's, like I said, there's 4 seasons, and each season is a different story, and it runs through the whole thing just like American Horror Story. There's one story, and you go through all the whole thing. But I feel like they're not trying to be as gross and shocking as everyone else. There are some things that are really really creepy, but I just don't feel, I feel like, I don't know. I just like it better. I don't think we need to have so much sex and like angry people as we do in American Horror Story. It makes it kind of cheesy. Anyway, I also watched this movie yesterday that was pretty good. It's called Boys in the Trees, and it's not your typical horror story. It's more like, it's kind of horror, but it's also got like a mystery to it. It's about two boys who are coming of age and their friendship and what has happened to their friendship in the past 10 or so years. It was really good. It didn't end the way I expected it to. And I enjoyed it. It was good. It was a good movie. And I saw that one on Netflix. I also wanted to talk about, I met my reading challenge for book reads. I read 50 books this year. And so next year I'm going to up it to 55. And I'm even wondering if I can read 55 by the end of the year because we still have a month and a half. So that would be kind of cool. Then I'll up it to 60 if I make it to 55. I don't know if I'll make it though. We'll see. It depends on work and holidays. Holidays are coming up, and I will be going to visit my parents for Thanksgiving, and then a little before Christmas, we're going to go visit my in-laws. So there'll be some traveling involved, and that'll take away time from knitting and reading. I did want to say that we do have an FO thread winner for this month, and it's the same person as last month, Jodidiah, and she used the same yarn, but look, she made a cute little teddy bear with this cephalopod colorway. I thought that was cute, and I like how she put it next to a little pumpkin so you could see the size. So PM me and let me know what $7 or less pattern you would like. I enjoy seeing what patterns you guys pick because a lot of times I end up adding to my queue, and sometimes I buy them for myself. So congrats, and like I said, if you have an FO in my yarn, and I know there are several of you who have posted FOs on Ravelry, you can also post them in the FO thread for a chance to win a $7 or less prize, and I will show your finished object on the podcast if you are the winner. And there was one or two other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I did want to say I did pick a winner for the Shorty Socks knit along for the year. And the winner is Will Travel for Yarn, who is Maya from Houston. And she has won a skein of Countess Ablaze. This is the colorway, and it's from the Classic Society. I was in her Classic Society yarn club, and they came in these beautiful boxes. I kept all the boxes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they're really pretty. They have a nice ribbon on them too. And this is called Chand Baori. I don't remember what the exact reference was, but it had something to do with either the Parthenon or, one of the ancient buildings in Greece. So this is 75% BFL, 25% nylon, 425 meters, and a fingering weight. So if you send me your address, I will get this out to you. And I do have to get out still the fishnets yarn. I will send that out to you, Bunnyfish, soon. And I think I'm pretty much caught up on all the stuff that I had to send out, so we should be good. And I guess this month is going to be a kind of a quiet one as far as the podcast. I do still have that thing in the works that I decided I'm going to wait until January to start, since work has been so crazy and busy. And I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, to vend at the Hill Country Weavers the second week in December. They're still taking applications, so they have not told us yet who will be able to be there as a vendor. But also my yarn should be at East Texas Fiber Fest in the Four Hens Fibers booth. Go take a look. Let me know if you find anything. And I will be at Kid and You in the second week in November. So if you see me there, come say hello. I'm not vending, but I will be there with my husband. We have not been to Kerrville before, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be a fun trip. And I will talk to you guys then, or I will talk to you guys soon if I don't see you. And with that, I'm going to say get busy knitting or get busy dyeing.